What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, bringing you the end of our family scrim for Valentine's Day. The Valenwipers is which team I was on against Cupid's Clash of Clan, and the Valenwipers had a defeat this time, 140 to 142. We had a 50v50 scrim. I think 2 Town Hall 11s, 6 Town Hall 10s. I don't even know the difference of Town Hall 9s, probably 30 something Town Hall 9s, and then I think 7 Town Hall 8s on each side. So you do the math there. Fun war, awesome war, some sick attacks, some really cool bases. That's really what I liked about the most thing about it here is I wanted to see all of the bases that I could steal and use later on, because there were so many cool bases. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and check out a lot of the attacks. We're going to try to do 3 to 4 Town Hall 9 attacks. I don't have any. I have 1 Town Hall 10 attack to show. I'm going to try to do 3 to 4 Town Hall 9s and just a couple of Town Hall 8s. Just going to do one video because I have to jump over to the other clan, so I got to do this quick and get over there and continue. So we're going to check out GoVaHo, which was what most of the attacks were in the base, you know, on all these bases. Queen walks, queen charge with GoVaHo. It is just the staple for Town Hall 9. So Manjin's going to go ahead and drop his queen there with 4 healers, I believe, and start funneling on the left-hand side at the 9 o'clock with the wizard, and start taking out these defenses. And we're going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit, as that wizard is completely unprotected. Gets the lure, wants to trigger that lava hound, so he can kill this lava hound without any defenses really hitting the queen. You can see that's just that one mortar that's hitting it, so it's no big deal. Sends the kill squad in from the bottom with the golem. I think this is just a cold-blooded entry with some wizards to funnel. Has his Valks, has a jump, has a rage, and has 2 heals. So that funnel's going good. Jumps in as that funnel's created, and he can start sending in the Valkyries. Lava Hound pops up top. The Queen is taking care of all of that and will continue the walk. Valkyries are sent in. I think there's a rage for either the Queen or the Valkyries, whatever he chooses. Valkyries are running around. King uses his ability, and Hogs are sprinkled in a little bit up top as the other defenses are focused on the kill squad. Problem is there is no jump to get this kill squad in further, so they'll just have to go ahead and pound on that wall there. Queen is raged up as she's getting taken, as the healers are taking hits from that air defense that goes down, and everything's making it in towards the core. Everything's shifted towards that kill squad. Quad Tesla in that one compartment, and the Hogs are sent in there. They do have a heal, and they're going to have to push through all these point defenses, then the splash damage as well. Sprinkles in those last couple of Hogs, and there's just 2 more left. They do push through. Those Teslas are focused on the kill squad, which there's almost none left. There's 1 Soul Valkyrie. But these last Hogs make it. That Queen is full health with a healer, so there's going to be no problem with cleaning up here. We'll go ahead and fast forward. And it was just a pleasure watching all these attacks, because everybody does it with such precision, and I would love to show them all, but it's basically wash, rinse, and repeat with these type of things. They're just very, very nicely done. Here's we'll do an AQ walk with LaLoon. So we'll see King Flum hit Walter here, brings 4 healers, and the Queen starts to go ahead and do that Queen walk. We'll go ahead and fast forward as he sends in a minion for the kind of funneling. I mean, it's too late now, but uses the rage there to, again, get through some of these defenses and make sure that Queen leaves. She has got to take out those air defenses. I guess we're not doing a Queen walk, we're doing a Queen charge here. P.E.K.K.A.'s in the clan castle. We used a lot of P.E.K.K.A.'s. They're great for queen walks. I mean, that poison does take care of it. That P.E.K.K.A. gets slowed down considerably and only hits maybe 1 time. Takes out the first air defense and should focus on that other one. There we go. So this is going to be a queen charge, getting in to take care of the 2 air defenses, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the other compartments, start taking out more. But I think he's only going to get those 2 air defenses from the Queen, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. She'll get these Skelly traps, and then we'll get that Tesla. After she's taken out the Queen, the enemy queen, and that storage unit. So at this point, he can send the lava hounds in, and there we go. We'll use one from the clan castle, one of his own, and keeps one in the bag, and starts deploying in these loons. So they'll go. That first hound will pop. All the pups are taken care of, and sends that last lava hound in there as it pops, as the second one pops. Loons really need to make it in there. There still is one whole other air defense that's still up completely, but those loons are coming in. Still has 2 loons on the back end. That hound is traveling and sends those last bit of loons, but there are no more spells left over. But at this point, it doesn't really even matter, because that queen is full health with healers on, and only 2-point defenses left. Now only 1-point defense, so that queen would be able to handle it all by her lonesome. Sends a wizard in, start cleaning up from the top, even more so, but there are some pups, there are tons of loons, and this base was completely crushed. So very, very nicely done. Alright, 26. Let's check this out, because I don't know, maybe we did have more than one, but I love to see pentaloons. So we'll go ahead and check Max Plunder. Take out 3-dot with a pentaloon. Just needs to go ahead and trade his royals for the queen. Pekka is there for the clan castle. You guys probably wonder why the clan castle is so easily accessible. It stops that easy snipe on the queen. There's no way you can get into that queen unless you're using suicide dragons, and that would be one way, but there's a lot of air defense there with those 2 archer towers and a whiz tower to do that. So they put the clan castle there so that you have to lure first, and you can't get that easy access to the queen. Max Plunder still does a great job, though. It takes out that Pekka with the poison, and they'll start making the way in there. Queen is doing the natural funneling, and we'll drop a king in there. They just need to get aggro on that queen. She will jump the wall, I believe. So there we go, and there she goes, jumps the wall, and the king gets really upset and smacks her down, and it's all done. We can start jumping into there just to take out some more defenses. I mean, why not? But you can start the pentaloon right now. And we'll go ahead and start sending 2 hogs in from the top, and the loons on the back end. Tons of loons to send in. Has 3 more hounds to deploy. And, anything that this king and queen can get is just icing on the cake. If that queen could get in there and get that other AD, that would be even better. Sends 2 more of those lava hounds in. Or 1 more, sorry. With those loons just coming on that AD. 2 more ADs to deal with after this one goes down. There we go. Sends in that 4th lava hound. 3 lava hounds still up. There is another one goes and pops. And 1 more is left to go ahead and tank. And that lava hound should be sent in just a second. There we go, as the other lava hounds making the way over. And just perfectly done. I mean, this base is completely crushed. I don't even know if this lava hound pops. No, it looks like not. But there's still tons of pups up. Tons of loons, tons of everything, and we got complete ownage on this base. That one little minion's doing his job up top, and Swags I think rage and haste. So very, very nice. All right, so there's a lot of more attacks that I can't really go through. Fortunately, my base took 3 hits to do. I think one of them was just a mismatch of spells. Let's jump into a couple Town Hall 8s. And watch a GoHo quad quake here. Doc goes in here and uses that I think we did mostly GoHo quad quake for almost all the attacks of Town Hall 8. It's just a staple. Uses shattered entry here to start breaking in here with the wizards funneling on the right and left hand side. Quad quakes to get into that good portion of the base. And brings 2 heals. Drops a Pekka out of the clan castle, so that's going to go ahead and make its way through the core, and trigger that clan castle. Decides to do a no lure clan castle without any poison, which is definitely gutsy, because got to rely on those wizards, those balloons, and whatever's in there is going to eat up that king and Pekka for breakfast and partially lunch. Sends in those hogs, start doing a counterclockwise measure, sprinkling them in surgically. Very similar to Town Hall 9. It's great practice for when you get to Town Hall 9. It's the same basic style of attack. So has not even deployed all the hogs yet. There we go. They're all deployed. and making their way clockwise, counterclockwise, or still around that base. The entire kill squad is taken care of, except for that Golemite, which is now taken care of, but was definitely tanking for a lot of those hogs. So we are almost all done. Brings Barbarians for, I guess, the Clan Castle lore, if it was needed, but yeah, so that's going to happen, and everything's being torn apart. So great job, man. Great attack. Tons of leftover, very quick, very nice. And the last one, we're going to check out number 50, and we're going to check out 3 stars going after Wee Willie with a Mass Hog. I don't think we've seen a Mass Hog yet. So that's always nice to mix things up a little bit. Drops that giant in to start tanking those 4 defenses. I mean, the 3 cannons and the archer tower. So this is, you know, one of those tier 1 type of clan castles where it's just a pain to take care of. So, you know, there's still some more up, so we're going to have to drop in, and I don't even know if they cleared out the entire clan castle. So, let's see, I think so. Yeah, I guess they did. But that would definitely be a problem for a mass hog attack. Got to make sure you get all those clan castles taken care of. So, and that's why this probably would not be a 3-star if that was the case. Has 3 heals, uses 1 so far, and the hog's kind of split in a not good manner. Now you got to decide where you want to heal. You got some on top, some on the bottom, but not really a big group. So he decides to let that top group die, and he's going to go counterclockwise, or I'm sorry, clockwise this time. So start sending in some more hogs there. I don't know if any of the giant bombs have been tripped yet. So probably not the best base design for these giant bombs, as none of them have been tripped so far. Has 1 more heal. There we go. There's 1 giant bomb. And do we have another giant bomb? Nice use of poison on those skelly traps. So I'm only seeing 1 giant bomb taken care of, or 1 giant bomb tripped here. So, you know, not the best base design. If you can mass hog it with only tripping 1, that's pretty tough. So anyway, we got 3 stars going on. That king is definitely going down, and we are 3-starring it here. So very nice attack. All right, let's jump over to Cupid's bases and see the Valenwipers hit them. And we're going to start with Town Hall 8 here, and I don't know if I mentioned before, no dipping. So Town Hall 10s can't dip and hit Town Hall 9s. Town Hall 9s can't dip and hit Town Hall 8s. So anyway, we're going to see Albert for the win taking on No, 2, I think, newer Town Hall 10s. So he's going to bring let's see, a LaLoon with a Zap Quake. So it takes out, I think, took out the Inferno, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to do a Queen Walk here and use a LaLoon with a Golem in there as well. So we'll go ahead and fast forward this stuff. Uses a little bit of Quake to just soften those walls. And bring some wall breakers, a lot of wall breakers, to get into that compartment. Needs to take out that air defense up by the Town Hall. So sends a Golem in, do we have a Valkyrie, or what is that? No, that's just a wall breaker. Sends that Golem in there to start tanking those wall breakers. Are they going to make it? Barely. They don't break it open. They have a kind of fail, but that king will be able to punch through those low walls pretty easily. So sends a minion in there to start helping with that splash damage. And the queen's still doing her thing. Has no rages for the queen, but does have the ability up. And I think we'll have to use the ability pretty soon, as it's going over a lot of point defenses. That king is trying to deal with the clan castle, but the poison's going to help out with that. Hits a giant bomb. Queen still has the ability on life support, but those healers will be able to heal up with just that 1 point defense. And king and golem are still punching through the walls. So that Tesla and the Inferno is going to go ahead and take care of that kill squad pretty quickly. But that queen will go ahead and get this air defense. And it's time to send in the hounds. There's only 2 more air defenses left. One of it just goes down, so now there's only 1 more air defense. so it's pretty much over at this point. Those loons have got to get in there. They've got a lot of haste going on, so they'll take out that Whiz Tower, sends the freeze, stop that very nice timing on the Tesla, or the Inferno Tower, and that still extra Lava Hound is going to go ahead and tank, probably for the rest of the war. I don't even know if that thing will pop at all. So lots of loons going in there. There we go. We needed that pop. That was perfect, and takes care of the rest of the base. So very, very nice attack. All right, let's go down to number 10 and check out Top Dog's hit. We're going to show two just because I like. He does the AQ walk and the giant Pekka walk. So we're going to go ahead and see him drop the queen in there with, I think, 3 healers, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 healers. I didn't see if he brought 7 or 6. And has 3 rages for these healers to heal wherever he needs to and start raging up the kill squad or the queen, whatever is necessary. But he's going to do, he's going to bring I don't even think he brings a golem in here. I think he brings a Pekka from the clan castle, who's going to function as a golem, and hogs on the back end. So that queen is walking and uses the break-in to kind of charge, and then drops the giants and the Pekka to start going in here and rages up the healers and the kill squad to take out that queen. They will get aggro on the king first and take him out, and then they'll go ahead and jump right down to that queen and take her out real fast with 1 hit. So that's all over. And trigger that clan castle has a poison for that. And let's see if he uses, I guess not going to use that poison. So he'll let the queen use her ability and take out these things one by one. Should really use that poison on that clan castle, though. All right, so they are targeting the queen and the healers. They're going down pretty quick, but finally finishes that off and will continue the walk. Those giants are walking and hitting some defense. I think, did we lose the Pekka up top? I think so. So those healers will go ahead and focus back on the king. And he'll start using a jump to get into any compartment he needs to. Tank for those quad or tri Teslas, and these hogs are flying solo. They've got to make it through the whole entire base without any heals. So he's just got a poison left, and that's it. Just in case he triggers some skelly traps. So they've got to make it through that tri Tesla type area with the king tanking and the giant tanking with those healers healing them up. So it works. That I don't think those hogs are going to make it through the whole entire thing. Yeah, they'll stop with those few defenses left, but that queen will go ahead and make their way. And this just shows you how powerful the royals are. I mean, he's got healers on the king, healers on the queen. They're going to end up pretty much with full health here and almost nothing else left over. I think a giant or 2 and a wizard or 2. But they will go ahead and take care of these things with no problem and get those 3 stars. So nice attack. And just go jump down to number 12 to see almost the exact attack with just the hero wizards. So we'll go ahead and see him drop the king. So 7 wizards, 4 for the queen and 3 for the Pekka and whatever else he brings. So he uses those wall breakers to get in, has to use the ability, rages up to kill that Lava Hound, as well as to get rid of those defenses. Very nice use of minions and wizards to help to funnel that while the queen has taken so much damage. Otherwise, it would be really, really difficult. So goes and pops that Lava Hound, starts taking them out. Everything's going good, no problems at all. Wizard's going to go jump in to help, but it'll be taken out. Then those lava pups will go ahead and aggro on the queen, and she'll take care of those in 2 shots. So everything is going fine. Sends those giants in up top, sends the healers behind. And do we have a Pekka here that's going to be dropped in? Still has 4 wall breakers to get in. There we go. There are those wall breakers. No test ones. Nobody needs test ones. Drops the Pekka in from the clan castle. Starts doing her own funneling. And does make it into that core. So that's very, very nice. The king does decide to walk, though. So those healers are still stuck on those giants. King will reroute, and if you look up top, the queen has died, and we have these healer wizards, so keep your eyes on these guys. These two wizards are going to go ahead and make it throughout the entire rest of the base and finish that queen walk. So you can use two wizards instead of one queen, so that's pretty cool. So everything else is pounded inside the core. No jumps to get through though, or actually there's that jump. They used the jump already to get through the core, and they will go ahead and aggro on that archer queen, the enemy archer queen, and sends the hogs in there from behind. Wizards are still doing their things up top, and that king is still getting healed by the healers up there. So nothing to take out that queen. He will rage up, get taken out, and this time actually the hogs will do the work. They'll go ahead and take out this sweeper, and then they will go through rage and smack that queen down in one hit, and we'll all be done. Those hero wizards are still alive, being healed by the healers up top, so they'll go ahead and aid in the cleanup, and we'll get those 3 stars. Very, very cool attack. Probably not by design, but you know what? Whatever works. All right, let's go down one more to Max Plunder, getting hit by Sarsis. Dragloon with an Archer Queen charge, so that's cool. A little mixing things up a little bit. And then we're just going to look at a couple more and be done. So drops that queen up top. Very nicely done with the healers. Get them out of the way just in case the queen starts walking up north, but uses that wizard to start funneling and having her walk down south, charge in. Wall breakers go down, and that wizard is sent in from the southern part, just to make sure she gets into that compartment. It's going to force her into there, and since we're using dragons, we've got to take care of those air defenses up top, which she's got at least 2 available to her right now. Tesla's popping. Take care of that with no problem whatsoever. That wizard's getting tons of value on the bottom. There are no defenses that are bothering him at all, so that's very nice. Golem comes out of the clan castle. We will go ahead and fast forward this, as we need to take out that golem. And rages up as that golem pops and golemites are taken care of. Now it's time to send those dragons in to go ahead and do it's not a suicide kill, they're going to live through it, but it slows down the queen. 1 dragon will get aggro, 2 dragons will aggro, that's it for the queen. And there are no defenses that are left, or air defenses, except for that lower bottom one. Zapped Quake, the top one, take out that air defense. The queen already got 2 of them, so these dragons are doing fine. And that Lava Hound is sent in up top to go ahead and tank for that last air defense, while the loons are sent from behind with a haste. Has another haste in the bag, which probably will not need to be used, as they will make it through and start taking out that air defense. So very, very nice. They do take out the air defense, and now it's just time to go ahead and take out the rest of these defenses. I think 4 or 5 dragons still up with you know, some pups behind and tons of loons. This base is completely toasted. Very, very nice attack. All right, we're going to look at 1 more Town Hall 9 and then just 2 Town Hall 8s. I'm just going to show my attack. Not that there weren't a million other really good attacks, but I'll show a low-level one of just taking out an 8.5 using a GoHo. Simple thing. And start the funneling on the bottom right and bottom left with minions. Just nothing to hit those air units up there. We'll drop a shattered entry with 2 golems in from the bottom, and some more wizards. Do a queen from the bottom, and then the king. And the test wall breaker goes in. Everything's fine. Sends the other 2 wall breakers in there to open it up, and then I'll drop the king there also as well. They'll go ahead and take out that queen real fast. Queen is on aggro already, takes it out. Poison is sent, I'm sorry, the clan castle is coming out. Poison is dropped in there to take care of that. A lot of tier 1, there'll be no problem, they're almost dead. As well as that skelly trap will also jump into that poison, so that's good. I'll use a jump there to go ahead and connect all the entire base, so it's just time to start sending in the hogs now with the kill squad already tanking in the middle. So those hogs are going in there. I'll go ahead and do just a sprinkling of the hogs, a surgical hog in from the top, doing it counterclockwise. have 2 more heals left over. We will have some serious bacon in just a second. Heal up in that area. Don't know. This is the first hit, so I don't know where the giant bombs are, but there we go. So lose about 8 hogs there, but still have tons of hogs left over. And another heal. So they will go ahead and continue to make their way through. There's no more point defense, so might as well heal there because they just have to make it through that Tesla, and then once they do, that air defense and the mortar is going to be no problem to them. Hit a giant bomb right on the outskirts of the heal. Don't really get that benefit, but that's fine. There's no more defenses to hurt them anyway. So that base is completely crushed. King is up, queen is up, and hogs for cleanup. So very, very nice attack. And let's go ahead and let's check out and see what we got here. We'll see a GoVaHo. We haven't checked out that yet on against Doc. And we're going to use a shattered entry here. And we'll send the 2 golems in from the 6 o'clock and the 4 o'clock positions and use those minions for taking out the defense, actually, as well as the funneling. So that's very, very nice. Uses a quad quake to get into there. Dead space base for Town Hall 8. So we'll see how that works out. There is a Tesla there. We'll bring out a Valkyrie, a Witch, and a LaLoon. So there's nothing to take care of them as far as the spells. So they're going to have to go ahead and use those wizards to take care of that. So it's very nice. The Valkyries will go ahead and do a 1-for-1 trade on each other. And they'll go ahead and take out the skelly traps. King is sent in, and they're making their way throughout that base. They have 1 more air defense to go ahead and take out. Sends those loons in, I think, a little premature, as those golems haven't even made it to that air defense yet. And they're getting taken out anyway. So that final air defense goes down, so these loons can still have a little bit of problem with those archer towers, but everything starts to focus on that kill squad as they make their way through towards the core, and uses the ability on the king. And the loons are doing some damage up top, but they have to make it through that archer tower, and there are a few of them. So now that's good. Mortar goes down, and we're on cleanup. So very, very nice attack, and good 3-star. All right, we'll look at 1 more, and then we'll be done. I'm just going to try to see if we have I didn't get a chance to see all their Town Hall 8s. Another GoHo. Let's see. Yeah, let's just see what this is. I'm interested to see what the healer is, if we're going to do a P.E.K.K.A walk here or what we're going to do. So a cold-blooded entry here with GoHo. And I think we're going to do 3 heals. So I think we're going to do no quad quake. We're going to do the lure here and get in deep for this lure. Uses the poison to go ahead and take out that entire clan castle, which is filled with tier 1. It's very, very nice. I mean, that I don't think you could drop that poison any nicer than it was dropped there. That was just perfect. Wow, takes care of everything. That wizard can start doing, clean up there, and does a P.E.K.K.A walk with heal. So we'll go ahead and check this thing out with the wizard following from behind. So that's going to work out just fine, just until that P.E.K.K.A gets out of the range of the archer tower's range, and then that wizard will be taken care of. Since a couple more behind, that P.E.K.K.A will reroute now and take out that king super, super fast with just 2 hits. And the wizards will help out as well. So P.E.K.K.A will continue to walk. Those wizards need to focus on those defenses, which they do. Get that P.E.K.K.A healed back up a little bit. Uses a heal on top of the healers to get that health back up again. And is running kind of low on those wizards. Those wizards will decide that they want to break in instead of doing what they should be doing. Loses a couple to spring traps. So that's not working out very good. Sends another wizard in from behind. The P.E.K.K.A will reroute and start doing a P.E.K.K.A charge. And now it's time to start the rest of the raid up top with a golem. So it's very Town Hall 9-ish type of attack, using this multi-prong type of thing. Very, very cool though. Very nice strategy, and starts to take out these defenses. But that air defense will definitely take out that healer. And now the P.E.K.K.A is on her own without a healer. So those wizards are doing a little bit of cleanup on the bottom, and on top with the golem. Very, very patient. Still has not deployed a single hog yet, besides the ones that were used for the lure. So the king is sent in, and now it's just time to go ahead and start sending in these hogs. They have 2 heals, and I think 1 giant bomb has been tripped, but the other ones the pathing might be gone to it, unless that is a double giant bomb right there, which would be unfortunate for him. Very, very fortunate that it's just 1 giant bomb. If that was a double giant bomb set, that would be the end of the raid right there. So has still 1 more heal left, and 2 giant bombs have been tripped, so it doesn't have to worry about any more double giant bomb sets. It just needs to push through this Tri-Tesla in the core, and that heal will help them do that. And it's just time for cleanup all over the place. So that last air defense goes down, or archer tower goes down with that giant bomb where it was. No heal, but no heal needed, and swags the poison. Very, very nice attack, and let's just see if there was any dragons used for the rest of them. We'll go ahead and check this out real fast. No, another GoHo. Nice. Let's see about this one. Yep, we've seen a GoVaHo there just a couple minutes ago. And 2D, what is he doing? Okay, so we'll leave this as the last attack. We haven't seen a Dragloon on a Town Hall 8. Uses Zap Quake. And we'll go ahead and do the basic dragon attack. So has a Rage and a Haste left over to speed these loons up, as well as the dragons, whatever he sees fit to do. And starts that 1 dragon to begin the funneling. That king is tanking for really nothing, actually. So I don't know why he dropped the king in that quick, especially to tank for a cannon. But these dragons are all done. They're just basic. I guess he's using it for funneling. He's using his king for funneling, so that's fine. They take care of those other buildings, so the dragons can really focus in here. Drops a couple of his loons, and they'll go ahead and target that air defense. They are completely untouched. Still hasn't used a haste or a rage yet. They take out that air defense, sends in the rest of his loons, and then on the back end rages up those max loons to take out that final air defense. And now that is down, we are completely finished pretty much. Dragons just need to clean up all these defenses, and these defenses might as well be regular buildings. There is a Troll Tesla in the corner, which is going to do absolutely nothing to these dragons. So we'll go ahead and speed it up. Watch this go. Unless there was a air bomb there, that would be interesting. But I think there's still 1 more dragon. There's 2 dragons left over, so that wouldn't stop them. But if there was 1 dragon, it could stop the raid. Yep. So we'll take care of that. Very, very nice attack. Very nice war. We had a lot of fun. Good to have a family scrim. We'll go back to normal now, and hopefully you all got a chance to see some really good bases, really good attacks, good the compositions, and cool deployments. So we appreciate everybody putting their the organization together, getting it all set up to have this family scrim, and we'll get you some more attacks. Go ahead and practice these things. Get your 6 stars in and your 3-star attacks.